We did it!
Don't be like that.
Come on now, Clyde. Don't do that, folks.
Wow. Wow. Welcome everyone to...
Just started a wow.
No, wow. Oh my God, here we are, closing Ceramonies IFC 2016. How did it come so quickly?
Ha! Quickly?
Oh my goodness, everyone, it is so fantastic this whole weekend. First of all, I want to give a really quick shout out to each and every one of you for the little incident from earlier today. Number one, it wasn't us. There was a minor issue with one of the grills in the kitchen that kind of smoked a little too much and...
Well done, Sting. Okay.
But we managed to completely evacuate the hotel and return back to all the panel rooms to keep enjoying ourselves within 15 minutes. I think that was, we were just about to start a panel, and all alarms, and then we were back in there at like 14 after to try and get it started again. So congratulations for being so orderly and well behaved during that time there.
You're welcome.
Gotta thank our special guests who joined us this year. Orlando Fox, who is already in the air as we speak. She and Mom Orlando are on their way back to get her back to school starting on Monday. Uncle Kage, who is also in the air, returning special guest on his way back to work for tomorrow morning. I believe our other guest of honor, Rhubarb, is you still here somewhere?
I'm in this chair right here.
There he is. He's enjoying his comfy chair. Awesome. Thank you so much. So, first of all, we're gonna throw this over to our head of programming, Huskoon, to tell you about the programming that happened over the weekend.
Uh-oh. What's that supposed to mean? I made notes again, so I'm not gonna talk for 35 minutes. You guys drive me nuts. So, short little story. Friday, I did hear a couple of complaints from people who are like, "Where's the dance? Like, there's karaoke tonight." And so last night, I had two people come up to me. He's like, "Oh, where's the karaoke tonight?" I'm thinking, you guys are impossible to please. I love you all, I do. And we all do the best we can to make sure everyone's happy, and we want everyone to have a great time. And the fact that you guys want more of each and every panel is great. It is very humbling, and it says so much about our panelists also, and I'll get to them in a little bit. We do have a lot of champions from our video gaming championships earlier this weekend. So congratulations to Nate Bowler, our Mario Kart 8 champion. Howie Husky, I see you back there. Congratulations, our Super Smash Brothers champion. And then there's Zeon the Wolf and Lunar S. Fox, our Rocket League champions. Stand up, come on. If I do say your name, you can stand up and then wave at the people in the back. They're controlling the lighting, I think. And or it could be ghosts, I don't know. There's a con theme idea.
No! Rule 7, we don't talk about next year till we're dead.
Carol!
No, stop.
All right. We also have a poker champion before we get too ridiculous in here. Sochi was our poker champion this past week. you beat out some really good competition. You did. I play with those guys all the time, and they're like, yeah, they steal my money all the time. I'm terrible. Guys, I had some amazing staff who I just organize this stuff. They do all the hard work, and I would be nothing without them. First off, I have to thank my programming assistant, Travis, who's brought his expertise from other conventions and has really worked with me this weekend to help you guys have a great time. I cannot ignore the amazing AV staff back here. Christopher, Adi, and North did an amazing job in here with the lighting, with the sound, as well as the secondary events. Leonard, Carbine Fox, and Gemini Skunk, they were over in tabletop gaming and video gaming, and guys, those rooms are amazing. They do such an amazing job of organizing everything in there, and they make my job so easy. It's like, oh, you guys handle it? Okay, fine. They are, I could not ask for anyone better running those gaming rooms. Thanks to Dami, he's already left, but he was our Versu track lead. He helped run he was responsible for the amazing dance competition last night, having that organized and making sure that everything was stocked in the Headless Lounge as well. I gotta thank Ronnie as well, who basically kept our guests of honor, our artists of honor, as well as Kage in line all weekend. It's a tougher task than you think.
No, it's not.
Abram, did you guys like the photography room?
Oh yeah!
He did an amazing job. We tried that last year. We had a few hiccups this year. It went amazing, and I cannot thank him enough. Mahadri, our webmaster, also did so much side work this weekend. I cannot ignore him. Damien, I had him run around all weekend. I mean, we have so many staff, I cannot name them all. So much thanks to them. Torrid, Pantera, I want you guys to stand up right here. I see you there. Okay. These guys donated. These guys donated all of the prizes that we had for the video gaming competitions, the poker tournament. They ran panels. They put so much time and effort into this, and they went above and beyond the Call of Duty. And guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everything you did. Also, if you helped run a panel, and there were 60 of you, 60 panelists who gave their time and energy to this con. If you helped or ran a panel, please stand up, okay?
I'm already up.
I know you are. Torrid, you better stand up too. Guys, a round of applause for everybody here. I'm nothing without all the people that I just listed. I really am. These people are amazing. Their generosity, their energy, their commitment to this con, that's what makes it work. I just organize this stuff. These people, I cannot say enough great things about them. But enough with the sentimental stuff, because I'm terrible at that. You want to know how many firsters we had in the parade?
Yes!
No? Okay. Here you go, kid.
It's scary.
280 fursuits in the parade.
Yes!
All right, so I gotta hand this off to someone else before I meander on. Guys, thank you for everything.
So, hi, I'm Sammy. I'm the dealer's den person. I'm basically in charge of the dealer's den, or Sally. Hey, Magic, can you step in here real quick? Come in here. So, this gentleman back here is Magic. He was basically my eyes and ears in the dealer's den all weekend. And he also helped run the con store. I also would like to especially give thanks out to Dressel and Freddie. Both of them, in addition to Magic, helped run the con store. Dealers and artists. If you were in the artist alley or dealers, can you stand up for a second? If you're in the room.
One.
Actually, already did, but then, give a round of applause to our dealers and artists. So,
I want to take an opportunity now to thank the door side who are amazing. They make my life easier every year, especially as I am their queen, and they accept this, and it is a thing that you will all accept now. I am Queen Kitten. But seriously, the door side are amazing, and we love them every year, and I couldn't do my job without them. The next people I need to thank are the hotel. The hotel has been amazing. The people from the hotel, I don't know if anybody's in here, but I would like to call out Marina, who I work with throughout the year. This isn't just a weekend thing for any of us. We do this all year long. She keeps me sane during the year. Sean is the food and bev manager. He makes all the drinks and food names that we love so much. And then I wanted to thank Kristen, who you might have seen running around with a husky tail today.
I thought that was
She was awesome this entire weekend. So anything that ran smoothly for you was because of them. So give them a round of applause. There's one other hotel member that I need to thank, who I know isn't here because he's out tearing down for us now, and that's Brian. He's been working nights with us, and he was amazing. If there are any volunteers in the audience, could you please stand up? We could not run this con without you guys.
We had an absolute ton of volunteers this year, and especially helping with load-in this year to help us get Thursday night programming for the first time this year up and running on time. You guys helped make this come around. Thank you for putting in the time and effort for volunteering. You have no idea how much we appreciate that.
That being said, if anybody needs some extra hours, we are going to be tearing down, and you get double hours for that. That is at 8? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. At operations.
Which is the Patriot Boardroom.
No one ever wants for work. Like, no one wants.
Yay! Work!
They're lying right now. They're lying to applause.
And I wouldn't have those volunteers if it wasn't for Storm Griffin, who is the volunteer coordinator. He's been awesome this weekend whenever we needed somebody. I had Nemi, who was my right-hand man. Anything I needed, hop to. And Damien also ran him ragged with Huskun this weekend. Yeah.
So I'm going to throw it on over to our head of registration. I think you need a little bit of makeup. You look, your skin's a little dry there.
No, don't worry, I'm moist.
You need lotion.
So, registration is always either sitting around looking for things to do or going, ah! So I want to give a special shout out to all of my staff and the volunteers who were able to keep cooler heads than I did, dealing with the mass of you coming here and looking to have fun at IndyFurCon. Just really good. Nemi, Vitak, Kiba, E, TJ, Kadaze, Sazame, Saxon, Tormod, Bandrick, Axicor, Dino Pupastores, and Mackie.
I didn't catch those.
No, I'm not doing that again. Kadaze especially gets to be singled out because he co-wrote this thing with me and he would always answer the radio when I didn't. So big thank you, Kadaze, for saving my life again. Now, we had a nice, I'm going to give a number of the total sponsor and super sponsors. There were 301 of you. Guys, it's because of your going the extra mile and throwing a little bit more money at us that we're able to bring all these crazy things to this con. So seriously, again, thank you sponsors and super sponsors. Now, Alkali and Alkali has a track record of predicting numbers, and I decided to play the game with him again this year. Alkali, what was your range?
My range was 990 to 999 6 months ago. What was yours?
Mine was 1001 to 1010. Pandez, what number is written here?
What did he write?
1010. They refuse to tell you the right number coming into closing ceremonies. Which, if my math is correct, gives us a 37% increase over last year. So, can I tell them the reason why we're in this ballroom now?
Yes.
So, 3 months ago, we didn't have this ballroom. We had the same amount of programming space as last year. And then all of a sudden you started pre-regging and we had to increase our hotel room block 4 times in 4 weeks. And we went to the hotel and said, do you have another ballroom we can use? And they're like, well, you don't need another, let's get you another ballroom. So we renegotiated our contract 3 months before the con because of all of you. Thank you,
I forgot to say this first, but for completion and curiosity's sake.
Sorry, I do want to interrupt real quick. This is why it's so important for you guys to pre-reg. We appreciate it a million times. It helps us so much to see what's coming and to be prepared for you guys.
Wednesday night, the Wednesday before the con, I printed the last badge of pre-reg at midnight 30, and it was badge number 540. We were worried. Seriously though, thank you all. You guys are just, you scare us for next year.
We love you.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you guys realize what you have to do now, right? You gotta tell a friend, and when we open pre-registration, y'all need to sign up and make him, well, maybe not have a heart attack, but make him pass out.
What about alcohol?
A mild stroke is acceptable, not a heart attack.
I think Tori just put down a challenge for you guys. What was that, Tori? Over 2,000?
6 months ago, yeah. Yeah, 6 months ago we were using the hashtag over 2,000, so.
Let's do it.
What do you guys say? Challenge accepted?
And 10.
So,
1,430 to 1,440.
so one of the big things that, hold on, what's going on?
We're placing bets for next year, or wagers for next year. What was yours again, Alkali?
1,430 to 1,440.
I'm gonna go a little bit more conservative. I'm just gonna go right for 1330 to 1340.
1250.
I'm in.
1250.
1,200. You got it within $10. 1,250. Who get $1? You're what's wrong with America.
$1, Bob.
1245 to 1255.
1 to 2.
1360 to 1369.
Oh.
1995, Bob. All right. Let's keep this on track. It's racing, but. All right. So of course, we don't just do this to have a good time. We do this to have a good time, but we don't just do this to have a good time. The charity is always a big part of why we do this, and of course, we had the Southside Animal Shelter with us again this year. So before our head of finance starts getting into the numbers for the charity, and we're going to have the charity come on up here in just a second. You have to be careful about things you say when you're being recorded. So last night, we were at a panel, and for those of you who may have seen the photo that was up earlier, the Magnum Kwai photo, I had grown that horrible, horrible mustache, so I could specifically get my Magnum PI pick because I knew about the red Ferrari. And last night someone said, "Why haven't you shaved it yet?" And I'm like, "I just haven't had time." "How much to get you to shave that?" Like right away. I'm like, "Give $100 to the charity." And someone dropped multiple Benjamins into the hat. "For $500, you get to shave me." That was recorded and brought to my attention. So earlier today, right before closing ceremonies, I was shaved by a fursuiter in convention operations. Do we have the video?
We can always edit the video. Are you already recording? Yeah. Okay.
And of course, the music they played.
I made a slight mistake last night. We were at a panel, and I had a couple drinks. And someone was talking about mustache, which I've been trying to shave off all weekend. Yeah, I want to get rid of it. And someone shouted out, "How much to have you shave it off, like right away?" And I'm like, "Throw $100 in the hat, and I'll shave it off right away." And this gentleman right here threw several $100s into the charity bucket. And I said, "For $500, you shave it off yourself," which he accepted. So this is Shaving the Chairman, live in Condos. Well, I mean, you're not watching this live, but hopefully you're live when you're watching it. Never mind. So I will lather up. Actually, can I have a helper real quick? Oh wait. Never mind, we have water.
I do this things for you. For the puppies. The best part was, you can't really tell because of the background noise, they were playing the Barber of Seville music in the background. You know, he actually did a really good job. It's really smooth. Not too bad. I think we've seen enough of that. No one wants to see more of this is the sort of thing I do for you and for the puppies and for the kitties. That's what we all do. It's for the puppies and the kitties. All right. Hey, come on. All right, cut it, Amy. Oh God, I look like Wilford Brimley. What the hell's going on? You need your razor supplies from Liberty Mutual. You know, this definitely could have been worse. It is. The best part was I almost started to say, match the donation will make the carpet match the drapes, and head of finance went, no!
I didn't know because I've never shaved anyone before.
Other than yourself.
All right, Avi, I think we're good on this. No, you don't want to keep watching me getting shaved by a fursuiter, do you? Is this just going to be a panel next year? Shave the chairman? So I'm going to grow as much facial hair as possible to make it a full 1 hour panel, right?
There is no way our insurance covers that. Cut it out.
Charity auction prize.
Charity auction prize? The charity auction. Okay, all right. Head of finance, please start talking about your department so we can stop talking about my facial hair.
The insurance is going to kill me. Oh yeah, we're not racing cars in the hotel next year, so that'll be nice. Is the charity in the room? I can't see anything. Over there? There they are. Guys, let's go up to the stage. So before I turn this microphone over to you, I have some paper in front of me.
You're gonna make me cry.
I'm trying so hard. First, I have to not cry. So we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do it together, okay? So get Wonder Twin Powers activate. Don't cry. All right. Yes. Oh, yes, please. We have two.
Who will cry first?
Dog. Here. No. We just want to say how happy we are to have you guys back again this year. I was so excited when they told me that I should start collecting money. Seeing you guys sit out there, seeing what you bring to the panel, to the con, having a little accounting kitten was very nice. It made a few mistakes. I really shouldn't have given it the calculator. Des, you no longer have a con. So let's start with our wonderful charity events. You guys ate Oreos.
What? That I do not know about.
What?
No.
I'm sorry, kitten. They ate Oreos to the tune of $300. Which is the average that I spend on Oreos, so that's fine. Alcohol appreciation, which was not a charity panel, but we were all drunk, and when we woke up, the hat had babies. Named George Washington to the tune of $336 and a 50-cent coin. The poker tournament raised $675. Charity, Whose Line Is It Anyway, raised $768. MST3K, or as we will now forever call it, Mistake, raised a liver-destroying $777. I need this to live now. My blood's been replaced. The Dragon Show Live made $972.44. The Comedy Alcohol charity event made $1,235.44. your hearts, it is our pleasure to announce that you guys... $10,286.
That round of applause, that's for all of you. That is directed to us, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And I know a lot of you are new this year because a lot of people came up to us and said this is our first con. You know, 6 years ago when Scott walked down to Southside, just walked up and said, you know, we have a convention and we sponsor a charity and we raise money. We would like it to be you this year. And I said, you want to give us money? Okay. I came pretty much by myself that year. It was me and Snuggles. And Robin came out the last day for a couple hours and brought a kitten. And I think that very first year, we raised about $1,200 that weekend. And I love you guys. You guys have taken us in. You've made us your own. We look forward so much to coming out here every year. And you know, you took care of Pepsi a couple years ago, made him better. And we love you all. You're all our friends. You're like family. People I see every year who meet me and load my car, know exactly where to take everything and how to help me set up, the folks who bring us things, and Kitten knows everything. She's Panda, Scott, all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. What you do for us will take care of so many animals, because Rosie likes to take the sick ones. She likes to take the older ones, along with the cats and kittens and the puppies. And it helps. It helps so much. And we just love you guys. Thank you so much.
One more time for the wonderful charity, guys. I took your microphones, they're not coming back.
That's okay, I can project.
Actually, so I would like to ask real quick, hey, who liked those Ferraris that were out in the lobby this weekend? That was pretty cool. There is one person that I want to come up and talk about that real quick. Our event coordinator, Jake, aka Bad Habit Rabbit. Yeah. If you can come on up, and if you have someone you'd like to bring with you, please let them have a quick say on the microphone.
How's it going, guys? So the cars were actually provided by, I'm sorry, my voice is gone. I talked to so many of you who asked so many questions about the cars and asked me how many times, like, who owns the cars? And I just said me, but that was a lie. I wish I had that money. But the owner generously donated these vehicles for the theme on short notice, glare. All for charity for this event. and provide the vehicles to be given, for giving rides and stuff. So I wanted to introduce him on the stage. Richard, or Mr. Ferrari guy. This is him right here. He's Ferrari guy. So I just want to tell you thank you very much for having us down and helping the Southside Animal Center as well. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for cooperating, helping me out with that. Unfortunately, the rally team was unable to go here because they're setting up a rally course for our charity auction winners who are going to go out there and we're going to have fun playing the dirt. Everyone have a safe trip home, and thank you so much again, okay? Take care. Thank you.
Head of social media, what would you like to say?
Did everybody get all the information they needed?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Now I need information from you.
What?
Never.
We need feedback. We want to know the good. We want to know the bad. What do you want to see? What do you not want to see? Let us know. Tell us on social media. Send us an email. Hashtag everything. We'll search for it. We'll find it. We'll read it.
But Tor, keep in mind that something did go wrong. Kale. Hashtag blame Husker.
Hashtag blame Husker if it was negative feedback.
$1.
Not my God.
Yeah.
$5.
It is our con. Yeah. Chairman at IndyFurCon.com. DM us at the at IndyFurCon. DM us on the Facebook page. Don't send us notes on FA because we don't read those. They always just end up being no subject hi. And when you're a con, you're just like, so. All right. Is there anything else we can talk about from this year? I don't think so.
Is there anything for next year?
I think, do you guys want to know about next year?
Yeah!
Should we do this again next year?
Yeah!
So, we are definitely back here at the Marriott Indianapolis East again next year. We love this hotel, we love the restaurant and bar, especially during karaoke night. We asked their bartenders how the weekend went, they just went.
Wait, Foggy.
There will be some minor renovations happening in the hotel next year, but we are definitely planning around that.
No.
They'll be done by then?
They'll be done.
Okay, so they'll be done before the time our con rolls around. So the layout might be a tiny bit different, but back here, hotel, yeah. All right, let's see. So, sorry, just trying to find, there we go, the dates. I guess you guys would like to know when we're gonna be next year? So, next weekend, no.
Yes!
We can plan a con in a week, right? So we are going to be August 12th through 14th, 2017. We wanted to make sure we were not on Gen Con weekend. Well, 11th through 13th, I'm sorry. 11th, 12th, and 13th. Wait, is that for 2017?
I know how to map.
Map?
Yeah, maps have dates. Right?
What?
Okay, so the artwork is off. But that's okay. But one day, I apologize. I gave the artist the wrong dates. I told him it was the 12th through 14th. It's the 11th through 13th. So we'll get the art fixed before it actually goes out on social media. But we'll give you a taste of it here in a second. Would you like to know who our guest of honors are going to be next year?
Yes!
So we have a talented artist who does multiple things. He's a comedian. He has a well-known podcast that's gaining in the fandom here. We have offered Xander the Baloo to be one of our guests of honor next year. Is he in the back? There he is, over there. And we also have someone who has been tearing up dance comps throughout the fandom. He is also an artist. He's well known. Hopefully, he's going to have a great time here next year. Doryu!
He is not here this weekend, so feel free to start tweeting at him now so he'll go, oh, did they announce it? And I suppose you want to know the theme.
Yes!
Spring Muscoon Con!
Broccoli!
So,
$1.
I quit! I'm audience! Now you like it! Kale! Yeah, not so funny now, listen!
I'm like, you're giving him the win!
Never mind, I'm doing
so we decided to go with a decade theme next year. We thought, oh look, you know what? Hey, AC just had the roaring 20s, maybe we could be the 30s, you know? Stock market crash, the Secret Source could be rations and carry rags. They turned me down for that. So we went with a different decade, a decade of well-known movies and TV shows and music like long hair bands and Magnum PI and Transformers and Voltron and Different Strokes. 1980s, we love the 80s! I was born before that decade.
Great Scott!
So was I.
All right. All right. And with that, I believe we've pretty much come to an end for 2016. So I'm going to take the little flag before it falls off the table because the tables are separated because my big belly is pushing it. So now we say goodbye. No singing. All right, so thank you to all of our sponsors, super sponsors, attendees, panelists, the AV crew, the hotel, the staff, to every single person that helps make this convention run every single year. We really loved our racing team this year and everyone who got into it. We are officially crossing the finish line now. Thank you.